One day we like, you know what? Because everybody was mad because early on, Kobe wouldn't pass the ball. So Phil had no problem cussing Shaq out, getting on Shaq's ass, but he would never say anything to Kobe early on. So I remember, so I have German Shepherds, and they are protection trained and what have you. And my dog trainer always said to me, the first 6 to 8 months that you had this puppy, don't ever tell it no, because what we want to do is we want this dog to be so confident that he feels like he could do everything. The discipline part can come later on, you know, once his confidence is at a certain point, right? So even he gonna chew up shit in your house, in your yard or whatever. You just gotta
say no.
You just gotta deal with it. Let your dog do whatever. So he feels like he's the dude. He's the man. So when we had the team meeting, and I remember asking Phil, how come you don't never say nothing to Shaq? I mean, you always say everything to Shaq. You don't say nothing to Kobe. And he said, because for this team, we always need Kobe to be in attack mode. And then that immediately made me think about what my dog trainer said about my German Shepherd.
In attack mode.
And so it was exactly what our team needed, right? Shaq came from a disciplinary, his stepfather was military, right? Yes, sir, no, sir. And whatever you asked him to do and told him to do, he was obedient. Kobe was that German Shepherd puppy that nobody ever said no to, right? He had sisters. He was the only boy.
Yeah.
Father played in the NBA. And he was the golden child, right? So, and then Phil nurtured that confidence in him at the detriment, now I wouldn't say detriment, but at the expense of us on the rest of us on the team getting the brunt of him yelling and screaming and what have you, but not saying a whole lot to Kobe. And then, but
That's
you
crazy.
see how,
amazing.
yeah, and we needed that. And he was always in attack mode.
Yeah. You just talk
Always.
about Phil just knowing personalities and how to kind of coach everybody differently. Like, do you feel Phil Jackson was the only man for that job between those two?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I played for, you know, different coaches. I think one of the things I respect about Popovich is it didn't matter if you, like, I saw him getting Tim Duncan's ass, Tony Parker, Ginobili, David Robinson. Like, it was no hierarchy in terms of when it was time to coach you, you're going to be coached. And coaching is so much different now than it was then, right? Because players don't want to feel like they're being shown up now. But coaches then, you know, it was times when players and coaches fought. It was times when agents and GMs fought when they're negotiating contracts. You know, and so you got cussed out all the time, and you know it was nothing. That was the way it was done. We live in a different time now, so that doesn't fly like it used to.
So as you can see, Brian Shaw lets you in on how important coaching is. With a all-time great, you need someone to challenge you. You need someone to put you in your most uncomfortable moments. Sometimes looking on the inside from the outside, you can see things better. You know where to position someone. And they took that from coaches. Now, a player whines, cries, gets his way. No, everyone needs to be chastised. And when you're someone that's always being glorified and praised, like when you're a child, everybody tell you, oh, that sound good, you singing great, you're dancing great. Instead of when you get older, now they need to tell you the truth now. No, you sound horrible, work on it. Don't wait till they grown, they think they've been sounding good. But coaching is important. The NBA needs to bring it back. Bring the best out of these players again. Like, subscribe.